Okay, that's better. Just go home. And this is a reprise. Reprise for episode 2. What is history? And I should have started with that. What is history? Who writes stuff down? Who really writes stuff down? What else was it? Stuff down. Yeah, well, what personality really writes stuff down? What's the better personality to write stuff down? Really, for what personality are we writing stuff down? And then, well, for what times are we really keeping records for? And not we, like, for what times are the records being kept for? And the thought was, we don't really know. We just hold information and we keep making a generation. Like, I thought history was a reference. Like, if this happens, do this again. If this happens, then do this, right? Like, if it's cyclical, like we've learned that history repeats itself somehow, or there are like curves and that we follow as a society, and not just Western society, but all cultures follow the curve, right? Like a timeline, birth, life, death type of thing. I lost my track. So all this information that we're keeping, it may be so obsolete and could be not used. We're just keeping track, and there's so much cloud storage, and we're keeping records, and we're taking pictures, and we making notes, and we were making apps, and just like all this information at your fingertips. But what are you really using it for? All this miraculous technology, but what is the time that you're really using this information for? What are you really, right? If there's a record already, like, let's use that as a history record, information, right? And I only connect with that information at times. Like, what are those times that I really connect with this information, with this gold, with this essence? Is it when I'm having a good time, when I'm having a bad time? When is it that I'm really reaching out for help, right? Like, that's the question. What is history? When am I reaching for help? Because it's not history in the sense of who writes it down, but who reads it. Or at least I'm making the opinion or the argument for what is history. And so what is history? When are the times that we're reaching out for information? That's the best I can do. What are the times? What are the times? How am I feeling when I'm reaching for help? Or help? What is help? And I like that it started with what is history? What is history? And I could vent out, and I think this really helped, like writing it down actually. So yeah, keep a record of your thoughts, and doing math with questions. Like, I feel like it's a good exercise to make a better question every time. So I'm gonna write it down, like, what is history, and whatever. I think this could be better engineered, but this is the first step right now. So I hope this record finds its own way somewhere. And I feel like holding the phone helps me keep this shorter, right? Because my arm gets tired, so I'm limited. Like I want to limit this to be 5 minutes, so it's more pure. Thank you.